Okay, coaches, if you've been following along with us this year, you knew that last month in September, we tackled the second step of CrossFit's theoretical, hierarchical development of an athlete. Now that's a mouthful, but basically we're just looking at those foundational pieces and how we put them together to eventually get and develop our athlete's sport. Now in between sport and metabolic conditioning, which we focused on in September, this month we're going to focus on our gymnastic skills, and the next month in November we'll focus on our weightlifting and some of our more explosive skills. Now when it comes to dialing our gymnastic skills, we're going to focus on two main aspects of our gymnastic movements: gymnastic strength as well as gymnastic conditioning. And we're going to attack this and develop our skills here in a couple different ways. One is that we're going to utilize pre-workout time more efficiently and more effectively to build out more in-depth progressions for our gymnastic skills, but also have some extra time for your athletes, regardless of their skill level, to practice higher skilled gymnastics. We'll also have some time post-workout throughout the month to work on our gymnastic strength. Now, it's not just going to be doing more reps. You're going to see some times where we're going to use tempos, so paced movement, strict movement, as well as some weighted movements to build our gymnastic strength. Another really important tool that we're going to use to dive in and focus on our gymnastic skills is scaling. Scaling is an amazing tool to help target weaknesses, but you have to start thinking about movements in a broader sense. For example, take the muscle up. There are multiple reasons I might struggle with the muscle up. For example, maybe I just lack the requisite strength to perform the muscle up, even though I'm a good mover and all the skill stuff is easy for me. Well, if I lack strength, I might scale the muscle up to something like a false grip pull-up on the rings with strict ring dips to help build requisite strength when that muscle up shows up in class. Maybe the muscle up shows up later in the month and I want to practice a different area of that movement. So I might dive into the muscle up skill. Now, if I'm diving into the muscle up skill, I might do a muscle up transition from the floor where I use my legs for assistance, and then that allows my body to learn the movement pattern of pulling the rings in deep to the chest. When do I transition through? How do I transition through? And how do I control those rings effectively? I also might really struggle with just the conditioning aspect of the muscle up. Can I do muscle ups for volume? And a great way to practice that and scale toward that skill is to simply allow athletes to use assisted options of the muscle up. Maybe it's muscle ups from the ground in a jumping version or banded muscle ups, specifically so they can practice higher reps. All right, coaches, like we said, don't be intimidated by the increase of gymnastic skills this month. We're giving you lots of tools not only to scale these to target different areas where our athletes might have weaknesses. We're going to give you plenty of time to practice this stuff pre, during, and post-workout. So let's get out there. Let's dive into October. I'm excited to see how y'all do.